let us continue playing in our rhubarb and custard flavoured car as we do the final race of our third season of Motorsport Manager. We have spent the entirety of it in the red. This has affected my overall player stat, the financial... It's actually stabilising at 9. It's been 9 forever. So I'd say that's something. Tally beats Dualsev to pole. That was an awesome little achievement of ours. We unfortunately weren't able to finish it. Let's accept the interview. Both drivers are at fault. Definitely. Yeah, lowered Holtz's morale. Bonus! I'm surprised Holtz's morale is that low, but awesome. Didn't ever improve our situation any. Car repair is done. So the only thing we really need to be doing at this point is just upgrading our parts for the final race, and I guess... just doing component parts in general, really. So yeah, we want to make sure this is finished, so I will actually put this to full 30. Get each of our parts that we're going to be carrying over next season up to max, which looks like it's going to happen. Also, might as well get our suspension parts done. Might as well get our other rear wing somewhere before that. In fact, that'll get there in time, actually, which is bizarre. So, okay, so we actually have maxed out our parts for the end of the season. 3 hours to go, of course. These parts, not really matter in the grand scheme of things. Our engine's already at 90, so we'll live. We have 2 new slots. We have this, which is our 11th place slot, I guess, and we'll wait and see if we can get the 3-star bonus. 250 a race! What do we need? What do we need to get? Oh, okay, we need slightly more than that. Well, let's just see how this goes. Okay, so we have all the offers we're going to have now. 2 offers available. Oh, that is abysmal. It's utterly abysmal. But 300,000, 150 for both is about what we can probably expect, so let's go for that. No upfront payments, unfortunately. 400,000 per race for 10 races. Yep, there we go. So that should hopefully profit. 351. Yeah, hey, profit. Profit, sir. Profit. Please be happier with me than you currently are. Server problems. Time for an upgrade. Try desperately to save money for the next year's chassis. It's just not working. But I can't afford the German to be any more unhappy with us. I really cannot afford that. So we will move on. Unless random events happen, nothing really to speak of here. Rio de Janeiro World Motorsport Championship. And we'll just speed our way on to the Phoenix Grand Prix, I suppose, then, since all the performance work gets done there. Okay, problem... Oh, no. No. You know what? Too expensive. We find a problem with the ECU on the eve of our final race of the season. Yay! Our fuel efficiency sucks now. Oh well. We'll have to live with that, I guess. So let's just see. Where are we? Where are things? We're actually quite good with things here. Let's remove the suspension there. Remove that. Except I think that was our best one there, so that's fine. Continue. Travel to Phoenix. So we have hit our optimal parts then. Hooray! So, oh, we're playing an oval. Low tire wear, medium fuel burn, and we're playing on an oval. Let's go for the small reward here, 300,000. Hooray! We're actually going to get a decent profit out of this, it looks like. And let's set up the car then. So, Tally, unfortunately, is going to get the downgrade here, but we are going to make sure that Dualsev has the best rear wing possible. Oh, now you're unhappy. Oh, look, I'm sorry. You had the better race last time. And I believe it was genuinely down to the parts, the way this is going. And top speed, which is the engine, which is the same anyway regardless. So let's swap the brakes around. Happy, content, that'll do. That will do. Alright, let's go and race an oval for a bit. So I'm guessing my original setup is not actually going to be all that useful here. Because Phoenix is quite a high downforce circuit, so maybe I should just go for an... Where's my Italian setup? Well, double feedback, and I guess what we'll do here, because our fuel efficiency is now rubbish, let's go for medium tyres on both, and we're going to go long, is the plan here. Very, very long. Okay, so I'm reckoning here we're actually going to go down to 14 and 24. We're going to massively lower our downforce here. Or put ourselves to... maybe that's not the best idea then. It probably should be. Gear ratios up to 81, and I've not even really looked at where we were with this. What were the gear ratios in Phoenix originally? 75 and 88. I think 88 and 88 is a reasonable place to start this off, in all fairness. And yeah, medium tyres. So 88 and 88, and down to 14 and 24. Alright, let's try it like that. Immediately out you go. And medium seemed like a good idea here for some reason. So onto the oval we go. "42 laps of left turns. And free wide into the bend there. This is... there's just a 4-car race here going on. Gilbert Duletev, take the lead. Oh, okay, they've given up because of in-laps. I actually didn't realise they were both on quali runs, which is probably fine. The good news is this is going to be quite a quick setup thing, so... Good, good, good. Okay, so... maybe we want higher downforce than this then. Let's push for downforce right to the edge there, I guess. Just to see about that. And let's then click and click. So that we'll try it like that. Tally really not happy with that. So let's again push for downforce to the envelope. Push the speed to the envelope. See, we're not far off with that, are we? So let's go... let's try it like that. Oh, but race trim now. So pretty much we'll send Duletev out and back in again. Just get ourselves that level 1 on medium tyres, and then after that we'll see. See if that's actually any good for him. Might also move on to the soft tyres as well, just to see how that... oh, there we go, triple excellence. So we hit the target there. And let me just write this down. 99% will do. So 14.2, 26.1. Normally I have them more or less the same, which possibly isn't always the best idea, but 88 and 81. The only thing I will do here is I will do a tweak. There, one tweak there. And and we will go back out on race trim, and we'll stick on the medium tyre for at least the time being, and we'll see how we are at the end. So, flying laps away. Not much really to say, really. It's an oval. At least the interior of a track kind of looks like it would have been an okay one by itself. Still, let's have 2 seconds down on this medium run. We've got medium tyres up to level 2. Downside is, well, fuel efficiency being lowered now. How bad is this going to end up being for us? So that's effectively the quali laps, so I'll say that's 9 laps for Tally there, and they're at half distance, so they should be able to go 12 maybe. Okay, so 98, not too much to really do here. We'll just do a slight tweak like that, and we shall send you out. This time though, I think what we'll do is put you on softs, and we'll start learning those. Obviously we've got qualifying, but we should hopefully be able to get medium tyres up to level 3 here. And this still has in lap, so we might as well do some soft tyre running. Okay, send out again. Yes to high. 98, so that was not the right way round. So let's try it the other way. And race trim and soft tyres. So we should get race trim up to 3 as well. So this has been a good qualifying session for us, really. Or a practice session, rather. So maybe we ignore all of our bonuses and just go for the plus 30% performance boost. I mean, heck, in a moment we might even bring Tally in and do a quali run. Dilhev is going reasonably fast here on his thing here. Okay, Tally we're bringing in. In fact, Dilhev we're going to bring in as well. Yeah, let's see. I don't think we're going to make much difference here, but you never know. We might be able to get something out of this. So now, handling's not there just yet. So let's try one. What do we try? Let's try one click that way. Quali trim and same set of softs, unfortunately, but do we hit the 100? We've maxed out knowledge gain, so this is the smallest the circles are going to get. Oh, interestingly. So that's apparently very slightly out. Less than 1% difference. Okay, well, we'll try it like that. Quali trim and the same set. We should be able to get a couple of... We might be able to get some laps out of this. I mean, it's only a 45-second lap, so... So let's see what Dilhev can do now he's on softs. In fact, we're going to get a lap and then the in-lap as well, because of the odd way this is happening. Dilhev has clear traffic as well. So Warn, soft tyres, unfortunately not doing all that fast on them. We'll have the final in-lap as well. Gain level 2 on that. We gain level 2 on the quali trim as well. In we come. Well, or at least we're going to be set up for this race. Oh, Spirit Grand Prix. Nobody likes you. Okay, so qualifying in Phoenix, 11th place is our target. So, let us go then. Quali trim and soft tyres, and let's go quali trim and soft tyres. Also, this feels like it'd be a really easy one for me to handle. There's only really... Well, there is a braking zone, I guess, but... Goodness knows you can tell me where it is. 99. We haven't quite hit there yet. Let's put that down to... there. And try it like that. So, obviously, new set of soft tyres for the moment. 99. So, we're going to do... a slight tweak. There. And we'll try it like that. Continue. Take qualifying. Diltev, straight out, please. Tally will go out 3 seconds later. We obviously will have some traffic to negotiate, but... Also on. Also on. Alright, let's get this going. Diltev does not want to be behind a car going into this, but... So where are the breakpoints, if there are any on this lap? Do not appear to be any breakpoints, do there? Look, David Heaton. God darn it, you let the car get in front of you. Tally is in better shape, I think, because of that, but... Let's see. Maybe drafting will be useful here. 41.5. That was not good enough. Okay. Well, we're going to have a few runs at this, I think. But okay. Stuff to think about here, because really there wasn't much to really do on the braking side, was there? And since we're fairly certain we're not going to use these... Okay. So there is a slight break there, I guess. Okay, green, green, let's go. Warm me up. Oh, there's a break point right there, isn't there? Oh, that's a real pain, that. Diltev starts his lap. Come on. Double perfect. Okay, that's as good as we're going to get Tally. We have empty track in front of us. Let's see what we can manage. Diltev then. 0.88 down at the first stint. Tally, oh, miles behind. Green, green, and green. Diltev's up to 4th. Alright, doesn't matter, Tally. We've got one more go at this. One more go at this, we think. But Diltev stringing a really good lap together. So Diltev starting in 4th. That would be really awesome for us in the potential championship. Okay. Let's wait for these guys to move out. Remember, this is 45 seconds. We can go out there with less than a... We can potentially do there with a minute left. So Diltev is going to go out now. New set of softs. Let's see if we can't somehow do better than that. Meanwhile, we're going to wait for that 14th driver to go past, and then we're going for this. Also, I'm going to go back to auto for that. Right. 90 seconds. Let's go for it then. New set of softs. Tally, your chance. Realise there's a breaking point there. Alright, good overheat is all I can do with that. Tally, I did not realise you were actually going, so let's make sure you get out there, right? We have some time. A flying lap. I thought this would be a bit easier on things, but... Oh, we have a driver directly in front of us as well. Okay. Let's cool these down. Oh, we want to stay ahead, don't we? Double overheat. Oh, this is going to be abysmal. Alright, off we go then. Dulatev not able to improve on his 5th. Tally is a long way back. No. We just burned another set of tyres for not a lot of benefit. One day we'll get this qualifying dark down. Not going to be today, though. Not going to be today. Still, having Dulatev in the point starting position is not a bad place to be. We might be able to still, if we're fortunate with other finishers, leapfrog our way back up. The only rival from behind we have to worry about is the Kirov team. Well, let's see. So, 11 for above. We have very bad fuel efficiency right now. So, we're going to go for all of our performance boosts here, medium tyres and race trim. Tally will probably start on the medium tyres, in all honesty. How long will these last? 16 laps, apparently. These will last 10. Again, we're going to fuel as well, so we are going to go 16 laps of fuel in Tally's car. And then we will go with... How long did these tyres last? 12 laps. Okay. We'll put 12 laps into Dulatev's. Okay. So, strategy from both drivers really is to be aggressive, at least at the start. We're, however, going to go a bit more conservative. We're not going to use our highest engine mode here. And that seems like an easy way to kill things. So, what can Dulatev do from 5th on the grid on an oval? Off he goes. He's made a good start by the look of it. He's ahead into 4th position. Smoothly away. Smoothly. 3 cars ahead, though, going into what looks like it could be a messy 3-car pileup, but the teammates are going to avoid each other. Let's bring Dulatev back nicely. Can we get in there? We are going around the outside, or trying to. Into 3rd place for Dulatev. And Tally is doing well as well. Fastest in the 2nd sector. Oh, I think that was a good block, but Dulatev just marches through. They're actually going really conservative already. That's slightly worrying. We don't think we're going to go that far, so in fact, you know what I said about the overtake mode? Screw that, but we will downgrade our tyre pushing. Because I think Dulatev is on a bit of a charge right now. Let's see how this goes. Purple in Sector 1, lining up the move for the lead of... We are in the lead for the first time in this thing, other than that pole lap, of course. Dulatev, then, is away. Medium tyres, then. Let's not go mad here. We do, however, want to make sure we're conserving now. Was I looking at the wrong driver? I was looking at the wrong driver. God darn it. Why was I looking at this as if this was my... Oh, well. Doesn't matter. So, Dulatev is 5 seconds ahead. Okay, 1 second. Let's go back to neutral overtake, because I think we might actually have that as a problem. We're going to go high and neutral here, and in fact... Do we keep pushing? Don't know. We're going to go anyway. So Dulatev has lost some ground there. 2 points. Oh, I guess under the safety car, yeah, the gap does technically increase if they're all going at a slower speed. So 3 seconds is the actual gap here. Let's go high and get those tyres warmed up a bit faster here. Tally drops to 12. Dulatev 2.8 and just sticking at 2.8. Our tyre wear, though, is burning much faster than everybody else's, and that is a worry right now. So let's go conserve. Conserve and... let's see. Conserve medium. We're going to sacrifice some of our lead here to make sure we can last. Virtual safety car again. Oh, Tally! No point in pitting. Just going to have to take advantage of this. Alright, so this is all about the Dulatev show now. Okay, let's now upgrade to conserve high then. In fact, conserve overtake. We want to just try and hold this gap. 3 seconds is enough, and it's pushing up. Yeah, we're being a bit less on the fuel here, but we can go 4 laps from this. Okay, 4 laps is our target now. 3.3. He is gaining back on us, but this is fine. We're managing the gap a little bit. Let's push up to neutral on the tyre wear. 2.3, 2.2 still. 2.1, and I'm just looking at our tyre wear and noticing it's not good compared to everybody else's. Right, we can do 2 laps apparently. 2.2. So the gap increasing as they're trying to stretch fuel out a little bit more. We're not doing that just yet. What we are going to do, though, is pit at the end of this lap, and that is a sign that we need to be pitting at the end of this lap. Okay. I think we'll just about make that. We go straight onto the mediums then. So we think the mediums will go 16 laps, do we? If they do go 16 laps, we'll be in interesting positions. But for now, we need to make this go. So let's also go medium here. Let's get Dulatev out as much of a gap as he can. 1.7, 1.3. There we go. So gap basically none. They're coming into the pits now. So this is a pit stop race now. Out we go. We did lose a position in the pit lane, and that's unfortunate, but we're on mediums. What's everybody else on? Holtz in front of us is on softs. So we're hoping we can go long with this strategy. We're going to go overtake and overtake normal here. We are effective P2 if we count pit stops here, but this is the time when we need to be absolute attack. We need to massively minimize this distance, and oh no, virtual safety car. But as a plus, we did beat the pit lane, so Feraldi crashed as well. There's a lot of crashing going on here, but gap to Holtz about 4 seconds, but we know our tyres will last. We might be able to get away with just one more stop. Everybody else will try to pit under this, I think, but then we'll go accelerate, so we might... one of them might get a slight advantage out of this, but not massively so. Let's go high for the moment. Okay, gap is 1 second to Holtz. He is, of course, chasing these cars down on very worn mediums. We didn't lose as much time getting past him as well, so that's awesome. Yeah, they're going really long on these medium tyres. We probably will not be trying to go quite as long. In fact, our tyres look more worn than Holtz's right now. Up to 4th. So Holtz retakes the lead. Kanjiro is the only driver in between us, but he is pitting. Virtual safety car again. That's Holt. Oh, okay. We are effective P1. Effectively P1. Kanjiro will get a bonus because of this, but... So we're on the slower tyre. Vidal is 1.5 seconds behind us on slightly fresher medium tyres. So medium overtake, I think, is the plan here. So if we were to go 10 laps, that would be quite amazing. How is Vidal pushing at the moment? Vidal is going harder than us, but we are pushing our fuel reserves a little bit more. Maybe that's not as great idea as I think it is. Try and make sure we go 9. 2.3 is the gap. Let's also start conserving those big mediums for the moment. Yeah, we have a genuine shot of the race win, so we want to be cautious here. Okay, 1 point. Yeah, this is the downside now. We're going to have to somehow manage this bit. So medium, medium. 53% here. 1.2 is the gap to Vidal. His tyres are slightly fresher than ours. And we can last 6 laps. I think we can afford to go high for half a lap here if we're going to be doing our thing, but it looks like we're getting to a stretch point here of trying to make this work, aren't we? 2.4. Let's go medium, medium, and just see what they're doing. So yeah, everybody's on the mediums. We're 2.6, 2.7. So we are pulling away on the medium, medium plan at the moment. Nobody's really getting massive inroads into us. The downside we've got is I don't think our tyres are going to last. Conserve again, and we're going to have to hope. 33, 34. We might not be able to make the... No, we're not going to make the distance. We are not going to be able to make the distance. So I'm thinking here we start pushing the fuel out and do 2 laps. 19 laps. So we might have to try and do 18 laps on these next set of tyres, which does not sound doable. Alternatively, we can try a double soft here switch, but if we aren't much faster, that's going to be much slower for us. Let's see, 12 laps. We have 19 laps to go. So if we go for aggressive soft, aggressive mediums, splash and dash, soft tyre. Or do I go on the softs now, try to push my advantage for a few laps, and then move on to the mediums when I've got 12 laps left? So a 6-lap stint. No, if we're going to do a 6-lap stint, we're going to do it at the end. Yeah, 12 laps of fuel. So we're not going to go mad on these, but we know we're going to move to a soft tyre eventually. 8 laps. Our parts are still okay. Fast pit stop. And here, I think we can afford to go push attack here. Just get that distance up. 2.8. 2.9. 3 seconds. 3.1. Because he might not have to make this stop. He also might not try. So out they come. Low, low. Here we go then. So we are going straight on the attack here. High push. Hold 6th. Okay, we hold 5th. We are pitted. We are on freshest tyres of anybody and in the points. This, though, however, has to be our... These tyres have to go. I can't really afford to attack with these. Other drivers are coming in the pits. Okay, that's Costa, who is going to fall behind us. Gap to the leader, 21.5 and closing massively. So the undercut is working, provided, of course, our tyres last. So none of the lead three have pitted, so this is leading credence. They're going to try to do one more stop. Just the one more stop, I mean. There's both Vidal and De Graaf. We easily get past those. It was Kanjiro we were really... Who was it we were fighting? I guess it was Kanjiro, but now the gap's 9 seconds, and at that point we are just kind of gonna just overtake him. I'm also thinking here we might want to go overtake here, but no, we'll stick with high. We'll stick with high. 8-2, 7 seconds. He's still not come in. He's going for one more stop on these, so we're going to have to overtake him genuinely on track. And he's going to be faster than us by a long way very shortly. But he is losing so much time right now. Yeah, he had to come in. Okay. So we have to make one stop as well, but our stop is going to be a shorter one. And we can afford to attack on the tyres more than he can. So... 7.5 to Vidal. Vidal is closing on us a little bit, but he's on soft, so he's definitely going to have to stop again. 4 laps of fuel remaining. That puts us... Yeah, that pretty much puts us where we wanted to be. However, I think I'm going to have to go downgrade to medium, which might affect my push strategy a little bit here. Kanjiro fastest lap of the race on those new mediums, and he might be going to the end. Which should be a worry. Maybe we're fighting Kanjiro after all, then. Push, overtake, and... No, we'll go attack, overtake. 2 laps of this. Live with this. Dulatev going for glory now. And we're pitting at the end of this one, I think. Personal best lap. We are... Could try... No, we can't. It wouldn't work. Alright, in for this. Soft tyres. 7 laps of fuel. Into the car. The engine looking dodgy. But this is all about pulling that gap to Kanjiro. 20.7, 20.8, 20.9. Fastest in Sector 2 of anybody. In we go. Come on, good stop. Come on, good stop. Come on, good stop. Okay. That's low. Okay, that is our battle. Okay, this is our battle. High neutral. We're on much fresher tyres. And we're in an attacking mood. 12.2 to the lead. 12.1 to the lead. In comes second place. This is now a podium battle. Vidal, the only person still out there, and he's either going to go mad on 5 laps to go with those, or he's just going to fall in. Kanjiro's tyres are getting worse by the moment. We are pulling in. It's not going to take much. We still have excess fuel. Dulatev for effective P1. Not able to make it stick on this lap. But, boom for the lead. Dulatev. Dulatev has just done it. We're still a second ahead. We need to be careful here. We've got a laps car in the middle. Hopefully that will slow Kanjiro down. He's on massively worn tyres. We can afford to push if we need to. That has been a well-driven race by Dulatev on a track we weren't really expecting to be good for us. We have not really got an engine upgrade. We've not really got gearbox upgrades. We've had no money for the entirety of the season, but we are going to end with 8 points and a race win. And I think that... Well, actually, Kanjiro and Sa are the closest rivals we have in the championship. Final lap of the race. Archimed Dulatev still our number 1 and absolute best driver. Kanjiro did finish in second. Sa was overtaken by De Graaf at the end, so more points given away there. Most of them... I don't know. Was Vidal and De Graaf? We gained more points than them anyway. But I'll have to look at where we actually are in the championship here, because that is potentially a... I think we might have lucked into 4th place again. I can't remember what the gaps were, but Dulatev, race winner. Yet again. Let's just see if there's any scrutineering to change the results. Nothing significant. Tally, unfortunately, crashing out there. We were a bit lucky with Nick Holtz, or Nina Holtz, rather. I don't know why I keep saying Nick, but Nina Holtz crashing out. Hurrah, we pick up a trophy. We like our trophies. Dulatsev finishes 4th in the overall championship with that race win. Tally finishes down in 12th. We do retake 4th position in the overall Constructors' Championship. That was a good win. We went onto the right strategy course for once, actually, in that sort of race. Dulatsev just made a phenomenal start, got himself into the right position, allowed us to try and push aggressively to stay in the lead. Yay, morale boost. Marketability increase. Happiness of a chairman is up to 98% just before the end of the season and before he realises how much money we spent. Our balance is even looking somewhat more reasonable for given degrees of reasonableness. And if we just have a quick look at that. Hurrah! It's Steinman who win again over the Scuderia Rossini. We're using the Rossini engines ourselves, so, you know, we have to support the Rossini. Whoever they might be. So the winners of the championship are Costa, 55 World Championship points. And that is a huge amount of money they're spending on him. Esprit Grand Prix. Oh, no, actually, Bo Esperana actually picked up the team championship with 77 points. Pick up 30 million in prize money. How much of that do we get for 4th is going to be interesting here. The prize pool is much higher, but we'll find out when we go into mid-season review. So, the Shuttle 2012, 3 seasons down. I know I kind of said I was going to do this in 6. We might have to do this in 7. We'll see. Depends how long it takes us to get to the top of this division. If we can get there or thereabouts this season, maybe we'll spend another one down here. I'm not expecting to make another immediate jump because this has caused us some problems. Anyway, I will say until the next time.